There was no question of how it was supposed to be. You get married, then you have kids. It didn't matter at the time that I was engaged to be married. I didn't have the ring on my finger. It doesn't count. Not within my family. I remember waking up a few times and thinking as I kind of rolled out of bed, I don't feel well. And I'm not sure what compelled me to take a pregnancy test, but I did. Oh, well, look at that. There are 2 lions. There are 2 lions in the window. Okay. Walked out of the bathroom and was like, oh my gosh, there are 2 lions. It was always scary to break the rules and have to tell Dad when you were little. And now having broke the rules in a really big way and having to tell Dad now, it was beyond terrifying. And I came up to him and I started crying because I felt like I was 6 at that point. I said, Dad, I need to tell you something. I think we had barely sat down before I just blurted out that I was pregnant. And Mom stood up and she just slumped into my dad's arms, just collapsed. He was starting to tear up. And he looked at me over her shoulder and not saying a word, he just like that. And I got out of the couch and I tore out of the house. Emotionally, it was very dark, even as I was planning the logistics of where is this baby going to sleep? Where are we going to get the money? God, I can't do this. I don't know how to do this. I'm not ready for this. This isn't what I don't know what to do. We had stopped to get gas, and I remember getting out of the car and seeing that I was bleeding. The guilt immediately started to set in and feel like I had caused this. I had told God, I can't handle this. I don't know how I'm going to handle this. And then, remarkably, I started to miss the baby that I didn't have anymore. At the time, I didn't have a job. I was just married. I remembered feeling like I couldn't rely on my mom and dad for the support that I needed and wanted. And so I didn't tell them right away. There was so much to talk about and so much going on in my mind, and I didn't know where to start. I didn't know what to do. And that's when I found Alpha Family Center. And to know that God provides when you are worried that there is no help became very evident to me in coming to Alpha Family Center, because they did provide and they did help. And it was always comforting that they would pray with me after sessions, because it is very important to me to have God in my life and be surrounded by people who believe in Him and His power and love and strength. And that's one thing that Alpha Family Center has continuously given me, is trust in the Lord. My husband and I made up a mock Christmas card with the ultrasound, and I left that card with them. That night, I got a phone call, and it was my mom on caller ID. Mama Bear, how are you? And she was happy, and Dad sounded as happy or as cheerful as Dad can really sound over the phone. And that was a nice change. The first moment that I heard him cry, I felt very excited, but also very shocked, as in, this is happening. But I felt more at peace with the support from my parents, that they were happy for us, but also the support from the Alpha Family Center. They had been there for me through my pregnancy, and now they were going to be there for me with a newborn, and on into toddlerhood. I know that without God, I am nothing. And I have learned more than anything to trust in him, for he has plans not to harm me, but to help me. As our little family goes through other troubles in our life, they're not happening just because God's trying to stomp you down or hurt you, but to know that good things are coming.